Pretend those cameras aren't there.
They're not there.
They're not there. We're here. We're your audience. Yeah.
Alright, so this is a story. It's also something I'm passionate about. It's sad, but it has a very happy ending, I promise you. So, this is 6 years ago. I'm 18 years old. And me and my friend, we just graduated from high school, and we'll call him Joe, just so we don't incriminate anybody. And we're walking home back to my house, and we're sharing a beer. We're passing beer back and forth. And all of a sudden, a cop car pulls in front of us, and I'm like, oh, here we go, you know. And I just tell my friend, don't worry, man, he's just going to write us a ticket, not a big deal, just relax. And he's like, nope. And he runs.
Okay, time out. Time out. All right. Good. So I'm curious to see what happens. While you finish telling the story, you're going to practice something, and it's going to be eye contact. So what we're seeing is you're occasionally making eye contact, primarily with me over here. So I want you to use your audience and practice the completed thought. Now this is hard because you're, yeah. So I'm going to help you. Here's how I'm going to help you. We're going to play a little game called whack-a-mole. Everyone's going to raise their hand like this. Do it, please. Your job is to whack each mole with your eye contact. Okay. It's not going to be in any kind of particular order. You're going to bounce around. But your job as a mole is when Andrew gives you good, sustained eye contact for a reasonable period of time, then moves on to somebody else, completes a thought. If he just skims right over you, it doesn't count. He's got to give you a thought, move on to somebody else. You can put your hand out. So your job is to whack all the moles while you're telling us the story. All right?
Okay, I got it.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Hands up.
So, my friend runs, and I immediately think, oh God, this is going to go bad for me. And as soon as this happens, the cop says, come here. And I come over there, I hand them my beer. And as soon as I do that, I get put in cuffs, and they start asking me all these questions. Like, who's that guy? Where did he come from? Where does he live? Things like that. And, you know, I'm not going to tell them anything. I said, I don't have to say anything. I'm completely fit, you know? And the cop basically starts saying to me, all right, well, if you want to say that, like, you know, we can take it that way if you like. And he takes the handcuffs behind my back like this, starts wrenching them up behind my back as hard as he can until he actually breaks my wrist. That's how I got that. And
don't forget, get more people out there.
And unbeknownst to him, though, his or the patrol car that had pulled up looking for my friend was parked there, and it had a camera running in it. And the whole time he's wrenching my arm behind my back, asking me questions. They're basically on camera. So I go to jail.
All right, I'm going to pause you because I still want to hear the rest. So you got a couple more moles to whack. You got Darian. Who else didn't get? All right, so Darian's left. So you got to get him with eye contact. I'm going to ask you to do one more thing because I think you can handle it. So we have a little bit of excess movement, which can detract from your credibility. So I want you to practice for now until you master this. Don't move. Just plant yourself, weight balanced firmly over both hips. Okay? You don't have to spread it too far, but just, you know, firmly over both hips so that all your energy is going up and out instead of melting into the floor. And keep up the eye contact.
All right.
So keep going. You're in jail now.
So, I'm in jail. I'm in jail with a broken wrist, and the cop, let's call him Officer Bob, he deliberately misfiled my paperwork. So I spent 3 days in county on bogus charges with a broken wrist, and they, unbeknownst to them, they had the camera rolling, so when we actually go to court, I get a lawyer, and he produces the evidence. The cop actually ends up getting fired, and I get a fat settlement check, which is how I pay for my education.
Okay.